You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast.
It's your main man, I'm deep.
Ill Ran is back.
DJ, the DJ, what up, dog?
J.A. to the Y,
Young, if you're slow.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, it's the Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 149. Ill Ran is back.
DJ, the DJ, what up, dog?
J.A. to the Y, Young. J. Young, if you're slow.
Yeah, we back in the mix, man. It took us a while. The pandemic and everything else.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
But, shoot, here we go.
Back at it like a crack at it.
Without a mask in sight.
We somewhat social distance, though, huh?
Yeah, we did that.
That counts for something.
Yeah.
So what's happening, DJ?
Man, some of everything. I don't even know where to start. But everything's great. Family's great. Baby girl just turned 14
Dope.
yesterday.
Dope.
So, yeah, it makes me feel old.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, make me feel old.
Yeah. But, I mean, she started high school virtually, of course. But,
Right.
I mean, everything's dope, man. Family's doing well. You know what I'm saying? Popular as ever. Phone calls all through the podcast. What else, man? I mean, business is great. Picked up
dope.
good.
That's
And
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Actually, started another business with a friend. Helped him start this catering company. So helping him push forward with that. And it's really dope. Y'all gonna be checking out Blessed by Smoke Catering.
I like to be around people like you guys, entrepreneurial
For sure.
individuals. I think that's one of the dopest things about you is you kind of just took your life in your own hands, man, and now, you got your business going and you
Oh,
winning.
yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that I admire, and I'm
man.
definitely pushing for that. Pushing for that. Like,
Yeah.
I've dipped my toe in the water, but I really want to just jump out of the way in there.
Yeah. And that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I admire people because I think it takes a certain level of courage to just say, you know what, I'm gonna bet on myself.
Right.
Because I think so many people are used to and comfortable with that steady paycheck.
Yeah.
When you get to that point where it's like, I'm gonna bet on myself, ain't no more that paycheck.
Yeah.
You got to go make that paycheck. So
You don't kill, you don't eat.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I definitely salute you, and
Appreciate it.
I salute all of the up and coming and current entrepreneurs out there, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm on my way.
Yeah, for sure, man. I got, it's just a matter of, like, putting your feet to the ground and actually pushing forward and doing it.
Yeah.
Like, so I think I left Harris County in 2011.
Okay.
Like, I ain't punched the clock for nobody since then.
See, that's the kind of stuff I like to hear.
Yeah. Like, every dime I've made, like, I've had to earn it.
Yeah.
So, getting out there and pushing forward, and I mean, it's a blessing. I love it.
People believing in themselves and winning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the dopest thing in the world, man. You've been
Yeah.
providing for your family and taking care of business, man.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing but salute it.
Sure. Yeah, man, so that's what I've been on. And like I said, we got that other business going, up and running. I got a big contract at the gate, so that was a blessing.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
And it kind of switched the focus on the way we were initially going to do it. But we moving forward with it, man. It's all love. So
For sure.
I went camping this past weekend.
How'd that go?
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay.
It was dope. Full of family, man. Just out there. Had the lake, there's a pool. You can go fishing. It's out there in Crockett, Texas.
Dopeness.
So, we had a good time. It was cool. Great getaway for the kids. all of that stuff. So
Yes, it's definitely needed. Definitely needed.
Yo, Rand,
I know,
what's been
Rand.
going on with you, man?
Man, I just been working on this house, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot, man. I've been out there cooking. When I say cooking, I don't mean like barbecuing or in the kitchen.
You mean frying in the sun?
Man, I've been out there in that heat.
Yeah.
But yeah, just trying to whip this backyard into shape. I had a chance to do some stuff back there, so I've been, man. Shout out to D-Lo, man. Dex by DeLorean.
Dex by DeLorean.
He
That's
came
somebody else. Somebody else.
Yeah,
who-
D-Lo dropped too.
Yeah.
He
But-
dropped one of his best projects.
He also is one of those guys that betted on himself. And he stepped out there, started. Well, he was with his old man, correct?
Yeah. Initially, he was
He was
working
with his old
dad.
man, but now he's, doing Dex by DeLorean, and he's out here winning. So, big time salute to DeLorean, and the music dope as ever, so, yeah.
Yeah, he came out here and did a pergola for me, and I'm working on doing the patio, doing the flagstone patio,
All right.
and that is not a one-man job. Yet I've been doing it mostly one man.
It's because you don't make phone calls.
Once I start going, I just keep going. So I don't like stop. I've had a little help, but generally, it's just like, if I decide, okay, I'm finna go get a load of this gravel today, I just get up and go do it.
All right.
And then once I got it, I'm not gonna call somebody and be like, hey, I got gravel. Can you come help?
You should do that. That's what friends are for.
That's what
Man, I ain't got but two people I can call.
You got two people lie.
I don't think I got a lot of people I can call to come do gravel. To come unload a truck full of dirt. I don't think so, man. Especially not on days like, people be working and be off on weekends, and I'm up on like Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, but all they can say is no, and then you back in the same boat.
Weekend Warriors.
Yeah, like, just call, bro. Pick up the phone. Hey, D, what you doing? Hey, I need you. Come through.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta say
you're
what the
one of the
project
two.
is. Well, still, you ain't called me, so
Yeah, well.
Anybody catch COVID?
I did.
Really?
You did?
hmm
After all that?
And it was nothing.
Well, you're superhuman, so.
Like, I've had colds worse than that.
It don't affect everybody like
Yeah,
that.
everybody's different.
Yeah, I always said, I guess I got Corona light.
But you overall have
How
a good
long
bill
did-
of health, though, right?
How long
Yeah.
did it take us
So
to finally start
you
talking
not-
about COVID? 8 minutes?
You're not really one of the people that I guess should be worried about it, because it's mainly taking people out who have pre-existing issues and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We gonna stop right there?
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I know people who got it and it's been horrible for them. I mean, some people who I know personally have dealt with it and it's been bad. But for me, it was like I said, I've had colds worse than that, bro.
So how long did you, when you had it, how long did you sit out, or you just kept it pushing?
Nah, so I wasn't feeling good one day. Just one random. I just wasn't. I didn't. And it, like this is seriously how I was for everybody listening. For me personally. So it was like a Wednesday, and I didn't feel myself. That's all it was.
Really?
I didn't feel myself. I just kind of felt off. So when I went to go lay in bed, I asked baby, I was like, do I feel warm? She was like, yeah, a little bit. I said, okay, well, I'm going to go to the couch. That way, you're good. So I go lay on the couch. I get up the next day. She's off to work. And I'm just kind of around. I'm like, man, I don't feel like myself, but, so I feel like something's really off.
Right.
So it becomes psychological at that point. Like, I know I didn't lose my taste buds, but I'm wondering if things taste differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm eating stuff, and I'm like, is this how it's supposed to taste? So I go through that whole thing, and then I decide, hey, look, I'm going to go take a test.
Mm-hmm.
So I go take a test, They tell me if I'm positive, I get a phone call in 3 to 5 days. They called me on day 12. And tell me I was positive. And I was like, I got tested on.
You went through your regular routine daily
No,
stuff?
no. I wasn't. I was chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't taking no
Yeah,
jobs.
well, they tell you after you
Yeah.
take your test not to do nothing.
Right, so yeah, I didn't take any jobs or anything. I just was relaxing. But again, they still call.
Doing over there.
But still,
Jay?
they called me on day 12, and then they tell me I have to quarantine for 2 more days. I'm like, big whoop.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway,
Jay, you took the test?
Hell yeah. It's not fun. I ain't caught it.
yeah. Did you have the self-administered test?
I had the one where they go up your
What's the
nose.
self-administered test?
Well, you do it yourself
You
instead
stick
of
the swab?
Yeah, I can't do that myself.
Man, I can't do that.
Good.
It'll never get done. I might as well just be blowing my nose. Yeah,
Yeah.
test that.
All right.
Take this napkin.
So yeah, I got it. Like I said, I got it. So there was like the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was back fine.
You make sure I'm in this mic.
Saturday, I was back to 100%.
Yeah.
And like, I was just at home quarantining, but like feeling like totally fine. So I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, yeah, they haven't called me because I don't have it.
Yeah.
But you was just chilling.
Yeah, I still stayed out.
I didn't do the nose thing.
You did?
Nah, they did. Did I talk about this with last time? We probably not, huh? Because it is. Okay,
It's been a minute.
so I get a call from the job for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I possibly had been around somebody who tested positive for COVID, which I was around a few people that ended up testing positive. But so I have to quarantine for 14 days and make sure I get a test. Come back, show that I took the test. So I'm sitting there like, man, I don't want to go do this. I called one of my coworkers. He went and did it, and he made it sound so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I stalled for 2 days. And I finally went. So the lady comes out, right? I'm sitting in the truck. The lady comes out. She has the rolling temperature thing, the little cart, come out to the parking lot. I think she checked my temperature. And then she had the popsicle stick thing.
Oh, shit.
So she's like,
Tongue depressor.
yeah, tongue depressor,
Yeah.
which I think sounds better if you say the popsicle stick.
That's what it looked like.
So I'm thinking she's just gonna look, because that's normally what they do when they hit you with the tongue suppressor.
Depressor.
Popsicle stick. So I go, WAP.
He said WAP. He said WAP.
Yeah, I do my Meg the Stallion impression.
There you go.
And she puts the popsicle stick a little further back in my mouth than I thought. Pause.
It's kind of spicy.
And I'm like, and then she takes the swab and does the swab way back in my throat. I didn't see it coming at all.
Oh, this is
Luckily, I didn't have a big
exotic.
breakfast, because she'd have been wearing that breakfast.
Oh,
And I was like, ah.
like it's a deep throat.
I'm glad you're not in that mic all the way. The stuff you're saying. Anyway, so it was done, and I was like, is that it? Eyes watering. Is that it? She was like, yeah, you want another one? No.
Nope.
Yeah, I hit her with the Mr. Stanley on that one. No. And, I went back to normal life, because I was almost positive that I was not positive.
Yeah.
Of course, I did stay home, but I still was back and forth to the store and stuff like that. Mask on.
Let's go.
But I never felt anything, so I was like, man, I sat still for a little while. I was good.
Yeah.
But like you said, I knew quite a few people that had it, and I've heard from, man, I couldn't breathe. I was, and some of this I can't take like as serious as I would some other things, because some people, their perspectives on what is discomfort is different from mine.
Right.
Yeah.
And some people have flat for the dramatic.
Yeah. That's probably more of what it was. Because one guy was like, man, it was bad. I couldn't see my kids. And I kind of got that. But it's like, bruh, you still in the same house. It's just like you can't do a whole lot of interact. So how much extra interacting would you do that
on
you
a
couldn't
normal
do?
basis, right?
Because I understand you can't be all up on them and, you know, rough house but
right.
Like, you're not locked up in jail or nothing.
You know
It's
what
not
I'm
like
saying?
you're not helpless.
Yeah.
That's
like,
how people like to play it, bro.
If you were regular sick with the flu or something like that, you wouldn't be doing that with your kids either. So I was like, okay, that sounded like that was the best answer for a reaction. That's what that sounded like to me.
That's what that was.
Because if I had it, I probably would have sent the kids away or something like that, more because of my wife being a little bit more cautious than me.
Yeah.
But they're good. I know they're good. So it's like,
yeah,
I'm cool. They get a little vacation.
Yep. So what I did, because I normally get, it was before they started school, so yeah, it was before they started school. So normally I would get baby girl on Thursdays, some Thursday to Monday. So I did call and was like, hey, let me go get a test. Went through that whole thing. So, but still, like, I don't feel like, oh man, you know, I had COVID and I couldn't see my child. Like, just shut up, dog. Like, especially if you stay in the same house with them. Like, miss me with that, bro. Like, I'm not. And again, I'm not dramatic like that.
That's a bit dramatic.
You know what I mean? Like, I
Like,
went through it.
Kids are hundreds of miles away.
Yeah. Then I thought, like, so I had an incident with a paint job. I knocked my tooth out in the front, right?
You had an incident?
Yeah. So it broke. So I have to have surgery. So at first, they was like,
You broke your tooth painting?
No, I had an incident at a paint job.
Oh, okay.
Ladder, floor, whole thing, right?
Ooh.
But so
You was about to get these jokes.
oh no, I mean it's good. Look, so it broke. So like you gotta see a specialist to do the surgery because it's just not a regular extraction anymore. So when you call in to make the appointment, they ask you if you had COVID. So I could just say
nope.
Right, you know what I mean? But I was honest. I told the people, like, well, how long has it been? They go through all the rigmarole, and then they ask you, hey, we want you to take another test, and then be negative, and then we could see you. So,
So they taking all the precautions.
Yeah. But the biggest precaution is that the biggest thing is that they're just asking you, and it's on the honor system. So
Yeah.
if I wanted to say no because I was in a rush, like I could have easily just been like, oh no, I'm good. What they gonna do? Nothing.
True.
So,
That's what, because they ask that anytime you go into any facility like that, have you had or been around anybody? And I'm like, I gotta say no.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if I had it, I maybe I would say it then, just because I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
But I've been around it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, Trey doing therapy for his knee since he had his knee surgery. So they asked that twice a week. No. No. But we're not going to be rescheduling and doing this all, you know, over and over again because I wanted to be the stand-up guy and say yes, and now we got to push back and postpone, and I got to every week.
So you goes back for what, therapy?
Yeah.
Physical therapy, yeah. So all they're saying is not gonna be an issue anymore?
For the most part, yes.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna talk about the other obvious. WAP. You gonna get that out the way?
Song of the summer.
Wet English.
Jay says that the Meg the
WAP.
Stallion / I like saying WAP. It sounds funnier. The Meg the Stallion / Cardi B
Banger
song WAP is the song of the summer.
Smash hit.
It's a hit. That's what it is. It's a
What
hit.
say ye?
I just don't like how people are trying to jump on a moral high horse all of a sudden because two women made a song talking about wet ass pussy. As if the rappers ain't been talking about killing, selling drugs, sodomizing, sleeping with different women for decades. This ain't nothing new. You know, why is... I mean, I just don't understand the issue with when they do it.
I have a bit of an issue.
Well, you're old, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Wasn't the short said? I thought what he said. I said 69 is more like a 138. Every time we have sex, it's like watching dirty
Tapes. Yeah.
Who said that?
Too short.
On that call
Too
me.
short. Yeah.
Yeah,
With Lil
okay.
Kim,
Yeah.
who has had more than her, well, displayed more than her share of raunchiness over the course of her career.
My only issue with it is that it's a radio song. And it's WAP.
Yeah, but I mean, we dealing with like a oversexed generation.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thing with it. Cause like you said, man, we grew up with Too Short.
Exactly.
I mean, so think about it.
But Too Short singles, for the most part, 'cause I'm trying to think what wasn't a vulgar
Call
single.
Me was a radio song.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Call Me was a radio song.
Okay.
And they had the sounds in it when you
Oh, my
call
God.
me,
Yeah.
when you need someone to talk to, someone like all
Yeah.
of that.
But they also had the Someone to Love You. They had that.
Yeah. But then you also had Jay-Z give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
Yeah, but that song wasn't nearly as vulgar.
No, but I'm saying just the idea, because all they're saying is wet and gushy. Like, it's innuendo. Like, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but every bar of the song, it's not like, there's no subtlety to it.
again, because you know, though.
No,
If you're an innocent mind, you don't know what all that stuff
it's
is.
hard to not know.
I mean, we praise
Like-
songs like PWA,
Yeah. Was that a radio single?
at least regionally.
I don't recall.
At the very least, regionally.
I don't recall hearing that on the radio.
No, they played it on the radio.
Definitely on the radio.
They
Did
played
they play
on
it
the
a
radio.
lot?
They played it enough.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it, because
Yeah.
I know I listened to the radio in that era a lot more, and I know I've heard it,
Yeah.
but to be like a chart topping song, I'm not sure
Number
of
one
that.
single.
And that's my only issue is that, like,
And we talking about a different time too, and it's
yeah, I mean I hear you, because it's not a new thing like you said. Like I was singing OPP,
Yeah.
but OPP wasn't overly vulgar. The subject matter was, but the lyrics of it wasn't.
right.
Like you could hide that whole song.
Yeah.
That's true.
They did that with a lot of music, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Which
definitely-
which goes right back to the fact of what Jay said. But my like I said, my only issue was the fact that
It's a radio
this
song.
song is such a big radio song, and I don't think that's cool.
And when I say song of the summer, I don't mean it's the best song. I just mean it's the biggest.
Yep.
This is the one that's got people talking.
Yep.
And then the
So let me
video, I'm like,
clarify
are
that.
they gonna show this video like regular videos?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sitting there like,
You got
This is the
114
equivalent.
million YouTube
Well, that's
views in
YouTube
2
though.
weeks.
That means somebody looked it up. I'm talking about like
that's what I'm saying though.
whatever
So,
video shows if they're playing
they
it.
don't watch. Kids don't watch video shows.
I didn't know if they
go to
did or not.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Do video shows exist?
Yeah. BET
So-
Jams. There's a whole
So do they play it?
television channel. I'm not sure. I'm not
Because
sure.
I don't watch it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
Right.
know.
Oh,
But
so
that
that's
was
why I brought up the YouTube views because that's what kids would see.
yeah. Which means they're probably not really looking for the clean version anyway. But
They're trying to figure out what WAP means.
it don't take them long.
WAP.
Nah,
WAP.
that's the unfortunate part about it. Like as a parent, it is kind of cringy. Like, oh, especially me having 2 daughters. I'm like, oh, but they gonna hear one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Better
So-
believe it. Because we was listening to way worse, way younger.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which is why I don't have real criticism about the stuff that the kids listen to. I don't have any real criticism about it because like it was so crazy.
Nigga, we listen to Spice One.
Spice One killed everybody on every song over and over again.
Yeah.
Except what was the one? It wasn't Welcome to the Ghetto.
I
Nah, he
remember
killed
singing-
niggas on there too.
He killed people on Welcome to the Ghetto.
Yeah.
I remember singing 2 short songs when I was like 8 years old. And then we would like make up our own Freaky Tales.
We definitely grew up on Too Short. Definitely.
Like
It
one
had
of
a
the-
lot to do with the bass though.
Too Short said, motherfucking shit, goddamn asshole.
Yep. Yep.
I don't
There was
find
no reason. There was
song was
absolutely
called Cuss
no
Words.
reason.
Like one of the first rap lyrics I ever knew was, I met this freak. Her name was Rhonda. Roll baby doll like a brand new Honda. I was on top and she was up under. The bed hit the wall and it sounded like
Thunder.
that was the first.
One of the first rap lyrics that I like knew like that.
I blame that on your brothers.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
'Cause that should not have been one of the first songs you heard.
I can remember back in the day with the Cocktails video
I remember Wild Wild West,
being such a big deal.
and parents just don't understand.
And now they could probably play the Cocktails video on daytime TV.
Mm-hmm.
That shows you how much times have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. Because of course it forces you to parent more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
better,
Yeah.
more better, more and better.
Mo Better Blue.
But I just don't see the need to have to.
To have to what?
Like I turn the radio off of the radio station because of some of the music that plays.
Understandable.
And
turn
I
it off
have
the
no
radio 'cause
problem
I
with
don't like
them. I have no problem with them hearing cuss words and hard lyrics.
Right.
I have a problem with the amount of sexual suggestive lyrics.
You know,
It can't be all that.
I was driving with my kids on Sunday, and I was just going through a Spotify playlist, and so many of the songs had suggestive lyrics that I'd rather not listen to in front of my children. It was just like, it was pretty eye-opening. It's like, damn, man, like everybody out here talking crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like. I mean, I know it's some,
It is.
plenty of exceptions, but it just seemed like every song was some kind of crazy, suggestive lyrics. And it's like, damn, man, I got my kids in the car. I ended up just putting it on the podcast and riding on.
Like you're not
crazy.
gonna get away from it without really trying to get away from it. Like
Right.
you gotta really be playing what's the Disney Victoria soundtrack.
Stuff like that.
Some
You
Phineas
jam,
and
yeah.
Ferb.
Little snowman.
Man.
But I mean, like it can be anything. I just don't. I don't
think-
want to hear a lot because it does affect the way you what your norm is.
Right.
Mhm. But here's what's even crazier, right? So you think of something like Facebook. I literally just checked my Facebook, and my little cousin, younger cousin, he had a picture that he put in his story, and it was like 2 different types of pussy.
It's actually more.
It's like it's pictures of actual, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if you have kids, it wouldn't be crazy if they had family members on their Facebook page, and then they go check their story, and then boom, you see that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like, it's just all. And again, so you gotta do more parenting. You gotta do a better job at it, man. Like, you gotta
Absolutely.
have those conversations. They're hard. They're uncomfortable. But if you have them, and it is what it is, man. Like, I've never been delusioned about my kids having sex. Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, I jumped off the porch way early. Everybody who wait longer than me, you did great.
I got a 16-year-old, right? And it's a fact of life. It's like he gets uncomfortable talking about it.
Right.
But I'm like, it's a real thing. Like, I know if you haven't done it, you thinking about it. You real close to it.
That's funny.
That JC.
What's that?
That's the one I was just telling you about. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely
again,
more than 2 types.
That's funny.
so if they got it on Facebook and then they saw that, it's like, dang, man, okay.
Yep.
I come from an era where your first time seeing a coochie is you either gonna see the real thing or you gonna find an old flick somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be that accessible. It's way too accessible now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you have it. WAP.
What? Yeah. What about so that means you should be playing more J. Cole. J. Cole dropped 2 joints. Like, what's happening?
I did.
Did you make sure the kids heard them?
No. Well, see, at this point, like there was a moment when Trey followed what I listened to.
Mm-hmm.
So he does like J. Cole. He's a J. Cole fan. And then came the turn up music.
Yeah.
So Trey got his own music that he listened to.
Yeah. My kids do too. They just listen to it away from me. So
I
wanna hear
don't
it.
turn. You know who I turn on the music? Randy. Because she dissects it.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, check this song out.
You let her hear the clown
I
back?
sit back with my pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed that gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. Cause since birth I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk shit.
It works and it sells and it helps. And it sounds to believe.
But
what's tense and
I play
dispense and sense.
I
Yeah.
play stuff like that because I've been like, look how he says it.
Mm-hmm.
Look how he does it.
Yeah.
And I can't do that with
Yeah.
because it ain't the same. They're not doing nothing special with it to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Like the artistry of for me, and you know, obviously this is where I'm going with it every time. But the artistry of it trumps everything else.
Right.
Definitely.
So who are some of the artists that Trey listens to?
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna quote the obvious. NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, I didn't know it was obvious.
That's not obvious.
Not to me.
Well, you're not
NBA
around a lot of
YoungBoy
kids.
got
are
the
you?
youth. He has the youth.
That's Tupac.
Yeah, he's got the youth.
Ain't no way around that one.
No, NBA YoungBoy got the youth.
I thought it was like Rod Wave or something. Roddy Rich.
He's a close second or
I'm
maybe
finna work
third.
with Rod Wave. I'm gonna do something with Rod Wave. I like him.
I know he's number 2 or 3.
What about Roddy Rich?
Roddy Rich up there.
He's
but
up
I
there,
like
but
Roddy
I
Rich
don't
myself, too.
I don't hear Roddy Rich nearly as much as I hear Rod Wave and YoungBoy.
Yeah. I wouldn't know either one of them if they stood in front of my face. So I'd be like, oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of another one. Cause
Dolph? Dirt? No.
Dirk is huge.
is he?
Dirk is huge.
It seemed like he's trying to make another round.
And he's on Nas's album.
Nas got a new one dropping.
Yeah.
I heard Nas just dissed Doja Cat.
Nas like to throw slugs from like here and there. I don't know anything about that part.
Because she was huge for a second, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was on some pop shit, huh?
Yeah. And all these kids listening to Tekashi because he got like a bazillion views.
Everybody
Some
wanted
of
to see
Yeah.
what he was gonna do after coming out of jail.
That's just one of them things, yeah. People just wanted to see.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about the quality of the music. They just...
Let's see what he's saying now.
What y'all think about Akon defending him?
He
I
got every right
saw
to.
it. I didn't listen to it, but I just read the caption where he was saying like 80% of the people in jail are snitching, and I'd be inclined to believe it.
I feel like he got every right to. So what?
Every right to what?
Defend him. So what?
I mean, there's always gonna be another perspective, and a lot of people just they get closed off.
Y'all should listen to him though.
Because
he not saying nothing.
because
He talking in circles, bro.
because the people that's out here that's so outraged and upset about, Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching, and the people who's jumping on these soapboxes a la Meek Mill, running their mouth about it, they ain't doing nothing.
What you mean?
They supposed to be street cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they want to get on their soapbox and run their mouth about, oh, he snitched. Oh, he's this, he's a rat, he's this, that, and the third. Snitches get stitches. All right, so do something about it. Do something about him. Touch that man when you see him.
Okay, so if you do that, and then what? Like, how do we look at Meek Mill? If Meek Mill showed up,
Meek ain't finna do nothing. He's
First
one
of
foot
all-
in the jail as it is.
No,
First
I'm
of all,
saying.
I'm indifferent to the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm literally speaking on the cats that's so outraged by it.
But I don't
If you
think-
that outraged by it, do something.
don't-
Do something to change the situation. Otherwise, shut up.
But that's how, like, okay, so now with that thinking, like, we should tell everybody to shut up about everything because they ain't doing nothing about nothing anyway.
Like, why don't we do it? Why don't we?
I don't know, but we
What
don't.
we do? Tell everybody to shut up.
All I'm saying is either be about action or leave it alone.
But what if it's just conversation though?
But it's different because they're supposed to come from a certain life.
Okay, so what if the guys
So
aren't saying it?
if all of your music, if your whole message is about certain activities,
Mm-hmm.
and you present yourself a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
then when an opportunity comes for you to prove that you really this person that you presenting, I don't want to see Twitter fingers. I want to see you confront him. If you that mad about it, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, Jay.
Yeah, don't you still gotta be smart though?
Huh?
Don't I still have to be smart?
I'm just
Well,
saying.
I kind of see.
Can't I just get hands put on him? Do I have to actually do it?
He still ain't
I
been
think
touched.
it still
I mean, he
depends
in
on.
protective custody, honestly.
He out here.
It still depends on how much talking about you. Like,
Yeah.
like what Jay's saying, I agree with to a certain extent. Like, you can't be that mad to talk about it that much and not be willing to actually do anything to back up your words. Like, if you just comment on it or not because of that, it makes more sense.
Hey, but that's how I feel about how most people talk about anything.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation for them. Cause like this is me. Like, I bet then. Bet. Like you talking that strong about that, let's bet on that. You don't wanna bet? Shut up.
Makes a whole lot of sense.
You ain't really
But
like
that's
you just talking.
that's
like,
the logic though.
right.
And you got to realize people, once they get emotion tied to stuff, normally they don't go a logical route.
They don't.
They get emotional and they just want to rant.
Exactly.
Like few people get emotional and go act.
And I ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
That's all I'm saying.
It have to be the heat of the moment, which there is no heat of the moment because you don't know this dude and you nowhere around him.
Exactly. So if you don't know him, why are you speaking on him?
I mean, we do that all the time. That's just the nature of the beast. I think what it is a situation as to where it's something that other people know about. So it's an easy frame of reference, an easy point of reference to talk about him and say, oh, he did this or he did that. And the truth is, he did snitch, regardless of if I agree with the reasons why. Anyway.
Yeah. He did that.
Yeah. Like, so.
He did a real good job of explaining why he snitched, though. You don't think so?
I can't listen to
I'm not
talk.
that invested in it. I'm honestly not that invested in it, and I guess my stance on it just came from being tired of hearing everybody supposed to be mad at him because of what he did. Like, well, if you that mad,
Do they not have the right to be mad?
I don't care. I'm
not
not
really.
I'm not that invested. Why?
If you
did he snitch on you?
No. But okay, so for
Okay.
instance, so
The people who had the right to be mad about it is the people involved in that case directly.
and
If you
the
not,
people who he voluntarily told on, Jim Jones got the right to be mad.
Yeah.
Cardi B got the
Yeah.
right to be mad. He's
Yeah.
sitting there saying these people
Them
names.
people.
So again, so if somebody speak on Rand, they don't have to speak on DJ. You talked about my man. Like, that's enough. So if some of those people are tied to Jim Jones or Cardi, then they have a right to be upset too. Because if somebody says something about Jay Young, you ain't got to say my name.
that's a good point.
How about that side of the coin?
That's a good point.
And again, remember my stance on it is like, at the point that his life was in danger because they kidnapped the dude and put the hit out on him. At that point, bro, like, yeah, you telling. Most people telling in that situation.
Yeah, there's a line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I understand the code. I understand the street code. I understand the real nigga code. I understand code as a man. I get all of that. But at the point that you threaten my life and my life is in danger, bro, all bets is off.
That's when
That was kind of the
instinct
point
kicks
I
in,
was
man.
going to when he started talking about
Right.
why he said something. It was like, man, look, I gotta, and I think, because I've heard people say shit like, I die before I tell. And it's like,
Yeah, but you haven't been in that kind of position.
Yeah, it sound good.
Yeah, you haven't even been in a position remotely close to that to even say that.
Everybody talk about don't snitch and out of jail.
Yeah,
How they work.
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 'cause when you looking at them numbers that they offering you, hey.
Football numbers too. Yeah.
There's something to it, man, but that's a whole underworld life that you got to deal with because you definitely don't want to go in as a snitch.
Yeah. And I suggest you guys watch the Akon interview because you'll see the contradiction in what he's saying. Like, because he's proclaiming to be this street nigga, real nigga, all of that stuff, whatever the way that he said
I thought
it.
that had been debunked.
But he
was a car thief. A car thief.
I think that was even debunked, though. I
Was
think
it?
that was just.
And he was just on Vlad talking about how he was making $700,000 a month.
Did nobody catch the Mac reference I just made?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
I got
Round
you.
of
I
applause
got you.
for that.
Yeah.
You shade tree,
Tree,
nigga. You ain't nothing but a car thief.
I
But
got
that
you.
one you got out there is hot as a firecracker right now. So now you got to look it up. My jokes matter.
Okay. Okay.
Rand Jones,
Moving
man.
on.
Golly.
Yeah.
So what else, man? What's next? Shoot. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Nah,
This is
but
what
just
we're
for the
on.
record,
We actually
I
say
like
this
the J.
name,
Cole
right?
song, the Lion King joint, and then the The other joint.
What's the one called where he was responding back to old girl No Name?
Oh, that's the one before. I like the Climb Back. The last two that he did, Tupac that he just dropped.
Okay, because I heard that one and I heard another one, but I only listened to it once.
You saw that Snow on the Bluff.
Yeah, Snow on the Bluff.
Yep.
And I was like, it was crazy that I saw the people who, well, I didn't see him, but I saw stuff about the people who had issue with him responding to that. And I was like, why not? Why would you not explain yourself in a song if you're J. Cole?
You would. That's what he does.
Remember that?
That sound. It seemed like it was a lot of hate. It seemed like people, you know how you have the underground artists that people hold,
Mm-hmm. And
you know, and as long as they're underground, these people gonna follow them to the end of the earth.
Yep, they love him.
So you hear her make her comments, and because she's not so popular, you're in this exclusive club. So she can't be wrong, and because he is a commercial artist, he can't be right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Leave Jermaine Lamar alone.
Jermaine Lamar.
Golly. There's DJing again.
Yeah.
Holy man.
Doing that thing.
That guy's awesome. Did you guys see Black is King? Really?
Jay, have you seen Black is
This-
King?
This y'all. This on y'all.
This what we're doing?
This on y'all. I'm out of this.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Do I need to explain myself on this one?
Yeah.
I'm out of this.
Okay, so y'all know I live in a bubble, right? No NBA. And if it doesn't pique my interest
Speaking of the habit.
and it's more than 10 to 20 minutes dealing with whatever I'm concerned with at the moment, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it. I'd have to want to sit down and watch that, and I never wanted to. And then I didn't see it anymore, so it was like, I don't even know it's there anymore. I'm working on my yard, man. I'm working on this patio. I've been working on this
Got your
kitchen.
pergola out there?
Yeah. And I'm barbecuing and building.
There we go.
You make another pond?
No, I'm done with the ponds, man. 2 is enough.
Okay, 2 ponds.
I might have to redo the smaller one though. Which I'm sure I'll do. But, you know,
I thought it was dope. I thought it was great cinematography. I thought it was well put together.
it came off to me, the bits and pieces that I saw in as a real artsy type of video. And I just didn't care to see that. I just wanted to be either informed or entertained.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. She's very entertaining.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all one other thing I got going on.
Okay.
So since Trey's been going to this therapy, which is just a bunch of exercising, he's now challenged me to a 90-day body transformation jump.
Okay.
When did it start?
Last week.
Can I join?
Sure. $80. $80 to the winner.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to put $80 in.
No. Just $80 to the winner. So as long as you win.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna win. I got more body to change, so.
That's always been the thing too, man.
Yeah.
So I bought the weight bench. Could not find the bar.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Yeah, it's
It took me a while to find a weight bench. I saw Academy finally had a couple. So I bought it online because every time I saw they had something and then I'll go to the store, it was gone. So as soon as it was in stock, I had to buy it online and go pick it up later. They had no barbells in stock, nor did they show anything coming. So I finally found one on Amazon. But they were saying U.S. shipping, but I'm reading the comments and people's waiting 2 months. I'm looking at it, they talking about ship between September 18th and October 30th or something crazy. What?
Yep.
But then they popped up, so I should have my barbell next week.
Yeah.
It's going down.
I had a very similar experience with a bike. So we were going camping, so I needed to get little man a bike because his cousin was gonna have his bike out there. So I'm like, okay, we'll get you a bike. So I go to the store on Thursday, bro. Like on the bike ride was like empty. It was like one bike. So I was like, then I looked at the price of the bike. I'm like, I'm not paying that for this bike. Like, this is I know a $59 bike when I see a $59 bike. Like, I'm like, no, I know what this is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I leave. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, this Walmart is out of bikes, but fear not, it's another one down the street. No bikes.
No bikes.
Academy. No bikes. Target.
No bikes.
I'm like, what happened to the bikes? So
yeah, you don't see that many people riding them.
Yeah.
And by the same bike I said I would go buy for that good old $98 for that $59 bike. I sure did. I was like, man.
They got some, the closest Walmart here has some bikes now. And they got them on the racks, but they're still in the box.
Like I put them together. Yeah, assemble.
Which I've done that before, but I'm like, why put them on the rack? You know they got the racks where the bikes go, but you put the box on the rack. These folk crazy.
I wasn't ready for it, man. And I can't find no guns. I was trying to buy a gun.
Me too.
I found that 12 gauge at a pawn shop, and I said, I'll come get you later. Never happened.
Mm-hmm. And I went with fall and bought it was some kind of pump shotgun he wanted to buy for when they go hog hunting. And when they got it, and I was looking at the handgun, but I had forgotten my wallet, so I can't purchase.
Mm-hmm. Can't use Apple Pay for that?
Yeah. Like, man, this messed up. So,
Or could you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need the ID in hand. So I will be going by all the local pawn shops looking for guns.
Yeah, I went
What you looking for?
I went to a couple and it was nothing.
No Tauruses, no Sig Sauers.
Oh, you can find them at Academy.
No, I said none of those. I want
So you
I want a Glock. What is this? A Glock 48?
Glock 48.
Yeah.
But no Taurus and no Sig. So you don't want to get the $200 gun or the $900 gun.
Which one is it? Oh, the
What's
Sig?
wrong with the Taurus?
What's that Sig 390 or 320, whatever it is, they probably run about $7.
Word? Yeah.
But you ain't gonna get that SP 2022 though for $499. You ain't gonna get that one. I got one of them.
Yeah. I want something that's durable and something I don't have to clean often.
Yeah,
But I
Man,
want
you can find one of them SD40s or them SD9s, man. That old Smith & Wesson for $299. You can find.
Less than that. You can probably get it less than that.
You can find one of them. Maybe.
Yeah. I always like Springfield.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You make shoot smooth.
I've only seen one person with a Springfield before. A good old Humvee.
I had a Springfield when we went to the ring.
Is that what you had?
Mm-hmm.
2 people with a Springfield.
Me and old Sensei went out there. I saw anybody saying that the other day, but they was on a bike ride. So I want to get out there on them bikes too. Bikes, they cost about $8.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
One of them
yeah.
good
I've been
real
seeing.
bike.
That's
One of
been
them
a
good ones.
thing, man.
Yeah, so he be on those 20-something mile.
That's been a
Yeah.
thing, man. Have you ever picked one of them bikes up?
They light as fuck.
You know why they cost so much. Them things probably the easiest thing to put on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But you gonna pay.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a Honda Grom for a little while, but that was a bad idea.
Oh,
A Honda Grom. One of those little motorcycles.
Oh yeah, it's trash. That's what Bruce
I just thought it was
makes his
funny,
hand
but
up
that's
on.
an expensive joke. Come on, Diesel. You want to
Somebody
get on the
did
show.
something.
You want to get on the show.
He's sensing something bad, man.
He's not. He's looking at them feet walking by. So where we at, man?
We are, I don't know.
We almost an hour in.
Damn, for real?
Yep.
55 minutes.
Okay.
Is that what that is?
Yep. What do we miss off of? We talked WAP.
Did we talk about the playoffs?
We did not
Bubble
talk
ball.
about the playoffs.
I'm enjoying Bubble Ball, man.
Bubble ball.
I'm enjoying Bubble Ball.
I've been watching clips, but
Big shout out to the Trailblazers because this dude, Dame Lillard, is like playing God tier.
Yeah, I heard he was going off.
I don't know who he thinks he is.
Dame Dollar.
Yeah, Dame Lillard is playing some great ball. I mean, it's a lot. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns, you know.
Rockets on the
Yeah,
streak too. I mean, not Rockets. Astros on the streak too, ain't they?
They up 11-1 right now too.
And we were talking about the Rockets. Shout out to the Rockets, man. So I mean,
Put in work yesterday.
they're really making a point. Like they're making it known that hey, man, we here.
Clippers down 13 right now.
Yeah, I think the Rockets are legit contenders.
Yeah.
They've been
I
legit
didn't think
contenders for a while though.
I didn't think I would be saying this. They've been legit contenders this season.
Yeah.
This season,
You only gonna give them this season?
They had that Golden State monkey on their back.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
Golden
mean,
State was in their minds, man.
but that was it though.
Nah, not really.
They could have beat anybody else.
I mean, it was a few years ago they couldn't have beat the Spurs.
Well, a few years ago, nobody could beat the Spurs.
Well, I'm just saying.
That was
I mean,
like-
we
that
not
was
gonna
like
make it
5
seem
seasons
like
ago, though.
we not gonna make it seem like they've been contenders for the last 10 years.
No, for like the last 4.
Nah. I'm talking about like 3 years.
No,
And-
we can't
and-
say the
and we
last
got
4
the
because Golden State been on a roll.
No, that's we're not. We're not.
Yeah,
This
we
kind
just
of say
needed
they
a couple of
were contenders.
ACL tears
Oh,
and an
okay,
ankle
I got
roll.
you. I got you. I got you. Yeah,
Right.
okay, I got you. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I'm
we
with
get
you.
a sprained thumb
I'm
and we
with you.
in there.
Yeah.
I'm with
If
you.
we'd have got the Kawhi break that he got with KD being out and Clay getting hurt, if we'd have got that.
It's other variables, man.
If we'd have
I
got
don't
that
like when
stimulus
people say
package.
if this, if that, because it's other variables.
Yeah, but that's a damn
big
good.
game
That's a
here
damn
from
good
a role
lineup to
player.
miss.
It's a big game there. Like it's a lot of different
Kawhi didn't get
variables.
a stimulus package last year.
Kawhi is a stimulus package. That dude is a stimulus package, man.
The cyborg that is Kawhi.
Right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm shocked about.
Where's my mic face?
Their defense is not as good as it should be. Like when you have Paul George, Pat Bev, Kawhi Leonard, Montrezl Harrell, what's the big guy name?
Zubac.
Like you should play legit defense, and they do not play legit defense. They already in the beginning of the fourth quarter, they've already given up 105 points to Dallas, bro.
The beginning of the fourth?
Dallas is another
There's 9
team
minutes left in the
that's
fourth.
legit.
Man, who is this big white boy on Dallas squad?
Porzingis?
Doncic.
Porzingis?
I don't
Or
know,
the- or the
I don't know his
Porzingis.
name is, but I know he seemed to do what he want to do with the ball.
Oh yeah, that's Luka.
That's Luka.
Oh, okay.
That's Luka.
Yeah,
I'm a
phenom.
scorer now.
Yeah,
Watch this.
yeah, it's an
Yeah.
18 point.
I mean, and that's basically what it is. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Luka's the real deal.
Yeah.
He's the real
He
deal.
looked like he just got a bigger step than everybody. Like he ain't really beating you, but he can get that foot or that leg around you, and you're like, well, now you just gotta watch this layup.
How do you feel about the line of thinking that says if LeBron doesn't win this season, it's over? He
what?
won't win any more titles.
No, that's a matter of like, nah. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because you got to think, man, it's a
does he
lot
have-
of teams that's playing for real. Houston being one of them.
Yeah.
Houston is not gonna get any easier to beat them.
Right.
The Clippers,
Right.
you know, they're still a very good team.
Yeah.
Even if they lose tonight, the Clippers are still the Clippers. Let's not forget, Golden State will be back next year.
Yep.
Golden
Brooklyn to be
State,
better. Brooklyn's looking decent.
That was my next. I was going to Brooklyn next.
Yeah.
I was going to Brooklyn next. KD,
Yeah.
who I personally
Kyrie.
think is the best player in the world when he's healthy. He's gonna be back. Now, Kyrie
got the original screensaver on the iPhone.
Kyrie is Kyrie. Kyrie is
I want
phenomenal.
to talk about Jay's iPhone too.
What?
That fancy dancy phone case / wallet you have.
Kyrie is a phenomenal player.
We're gonna gloss over that.
Yeah,
huh?
because it's stupid.
It is stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And that's the original screensaver, though. I remember that.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
kind of.
classy
I
right
look
there.
at it and like
And
it's motivating. There you
And
go.
it's a
All right,
it's a pointless phone case too.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's not even worth conversation.
I just want to bring it up.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I can see everything.
What do I have on mine? Where's mine?
But
Pointing out.
I mean, it's just a lot
Is that the iPhone?
a lot of good teams that's coming.
It is an iPhone.
Yeah, dope.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Portland's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
They playing like it.
And they can shoot.
And now we want to see what Phoenix is going to do next season. Not saying that they're just going to jump and be this elite team, but
Right.
man, they going to be in the top 8 if they playing like they've been playing.
Yeah.
They'll
got a
be
lot of
they'll be a
potential, man.
playoff team. It's a lot of good Milwaukee. How the hell I'm forgetting Milwaukee?
Orlando.
Miami.
Miami. Man, Bam Adebayo is the truth.
It is some legit squads out here. I want to see. I'm interested to see what happens with Philly, with Ben Simmons out with his injury. How he's gonna come
They
back?
got lost again, right? Yeah, Celtics beat them.
Yeah.
Celtics
Is another team.
Celtics was hitting
Sound like
everything.
you just gonna name every team.
Nah,
out.
hell no.
Everybody that's playing is
Nah, we want to say in the bad teams? Because we could do that too.
Yeah.
no.
There's some sorry teams out there. Bro.
We don't have
Yeah.
to do all that.
Yeah. Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point was it's getting
parity.
harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. Like nobody is running through nothing.
Yeah, it's a lot of parity in the league. man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I stand on my sentiments that I said in the beginning of the season that Steph Curry was not that hurt. He just knew he couldn't carry a team by himself, so he faked the injury.
I don't have an argument for that.
Yeah.
Because I kind of share that thought.
Yeah, I know the Reeds don't approve, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to be going live this weekend again, so.
Y'all schedule those lives?
We just scheduled it today. He tried to eat. No, normally he'll just go live and I hop on, or either he'll text me and he'll say, "Hey, you busy?" So today when he texted me, I was eating dinner, and so I couldn't go live. And then he said it will go live this weekend. I was like, "I bet I'm in."
What y'all think about football? I know the first game, Texans game, is saying it's not going to be any fans.
The Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, they're dead
Did
to
they?
me. Don't get me wrong. They dead to me. But I'm just,
That made no sense.
because we live in Houston,
Oh, I did. I knew that.
that was a team. Yeah. No, they
Forgot
dead to
about
me.
that.
They're dead to me. I mean, even though they dead to me, I'm still not rooting for the Cowboys.
Not doing it. Can't do it. Won't do
Ever.
it.
No, I'm
Never.
still not rooting for the Cowboys.
I root for anything. Like that would be the last team I root for.
I just wouldn't watch
That
football.
first game is like it's October, huh?
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna
what,
say
3
this.
weeks start, training camp started 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I think. Something like that. Yeah.
I'm kind of happy that it's gonna be a season. I mean, obviously, you know,
All the college games canceled. Though,
yeah,
huh?
most of college teams are like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Yeah, but some of them still trying though.
Yeah.
Figure out who they gonna play.
Right.
Like 8 games round robin.
I think, like, as a fan, of course, you
Everybody
want
get
to
2 bye
watch some
weeks.
football on Sunday,
Back to back.
but it's gonna be interesting to see how they do it.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see a football game without fans because I think that adds
That's
so
gonna
much
make
to the
game,
dynamic for me.
that's gonna make the game so different.
Yeah.
Cause I'm watching the little clips of the baseball and stuff. You know, I don't watch the whole games or nothing. And the cardboard cutouts bother me.
Really?
Really?
See, with the basketball, it's almost, if you've ever played basketball and just been to an open gym, to me, it's like just watching open gym.
Right, it is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's watching open gym, so
The
it
more
works.
you watch, you get lost in basketball
Yeah.
way quicker than you get lost in the other sports.
Yeah.
I think in football is going to be a big distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think football slows down too much.
Right.
It does.
And it's going to look like practice.
The crowd noise covers up so much of what you hear.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you when I noticed it. I actually noticed it when Peyton Manning was still in the league, playing in Indianapolis, because they used to be so quiet when they had the ball. And it was, like, noticeable. Because normally you hear a lot of crowd noise, and it was, when I say dead silent, those fans did not make noise when their offense had the football, bro.
Right.
And that's going to be like this every game, the whole game. Like, that's crazy. They're going to have to pump in some crowd. They have to.
They're going to have to hit the PA speakers with the crowd noise.
They're going to have to, bro, because it's way.
It's
Do you
gonna
realize
be
what those
awkward.
guys say to each other?
Yeah. No,
You know what I
really.
mean?
I was just
Yeah.
about to say, like, do you really realize some of the
I've
noises
watched some of
and-
those mic'd up videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ugly.
It's interesting.
It's ugly.
It's funny.
It's like that in basketball too, though.
Yeah.
They talk. Oh, they
I
say
still
some
haven't watched
disrespectful
the
stuff.
Last Dance, but I've been seeing people talking about Michael Jordan saying stuff. So I've been finding these little clips of random stuff that Michael Jordan said. And for a minute, it took me a minute to catch on until I saw that people responding about how he was talking trash.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, man,
Man, on a
I'll
high
get up
school
outta here
level,
with
we
that.
was talking trash. So I know the pros is.
But the point was,
It was
how
cra-
he talked to his teammates, though.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen nothing that made it seem like he was so far out of bounds
Did
with
you hear
it.
what he said to Scott Burrell?
What'd he say?
Look that clip.
What'd he say? I sneak that one in every time I can.
Shout out to O'Shea.
I'm so thirsty. I should stop and got me something.
You look thirsty.
Us. Something.
Yeah, you right.
Been selfish.
You
Y'all
right.
want some water?
You right.
I'll go get some water.
I've been drinking water like all
Please.
day.
Sure. I get one on the way out. It's cool.
Yeah.
But y'all are thirsty. Let me go.
We about to wrap it up.
We are.
Shout out to O'Shea Jackson.
So we'll get a water on the way out since we're
Yeah.
about to wrap it up. Deal.
Deal.
All right.
Let's
So-
make it. Okay.
You have any expectations of the playoffs? Who do you have winning?
As far as basketball,
Yeah.
man, I really don't think it's gonna be the Lakers. I love LeBron, I do, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
If the Lakers. Okay. So here's my thing. Huge Rockets fan. The Rockets, we shouldn't be the favorite to come out of this series if Russell doesn't play. Right? Because their team is at full strength. Our team is not. We shouldn't win. Right? We just
But-
shouldn't. No, but if we win and then we have Russell next series, I guarantee we beat the Lakers. Guaranteed. 6 games or less. And that's if the Lakers beat Portland.
I
That's a
think the
guarantee.
Rockets is one of them teams. I think the Rockets is one of them teams that they might legit win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our hardest test right here.
Yeah.
Just getting there.
No, just getting to the next round.
Yeah.
Because you playing against a really, man, listen. That OKC team is legit. Got Chris Paul, Schroeder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Steven
How many
Adams.
teams has Chris Paul been in the last few years?
This is his 4th team. He's
In
been
4 years?
No.
In
It's
5?
his 3rd team in 4 years.
Yeah.
Clippers,
This is his
2
4th
years,
team
the
over the
Lakers,
course of his
and then-
career.
So that sounds like
Okay.
he's on his way out.
I mean, yeah, he's in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
So he's just going to get some bread from everywhere he can get some bread from real
I
quick.
mean, he was traded, so
I mean, he's still playing. You know, he's still a productive player.
yeah.
So
We signed him to a big contract, so he was supposed to finish his career here.
Mhm.
He had a chance to get Russ. They just made the swap, so I don't think that's indicative of where he is in his career.
No.
But Chris Paul will play another 4 years barring injury. Barring major injury, he'll still play. Because those guys, they age really slow in the sense that as long as you can still keep the tempo of the game going, he's an assist first guy. So
And they take great care of their bodies as well. So
and he can shoot like no other.
his 36 is not the average 36 on the street at all.
Which is why I give more credit, the more I think about it, to older players.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, those dudes work regular jobs. And they wore canvas shoes. And they smoke cigars and cigarettes on the bench. And went out there and gave niggas work, bro. That's not nah. Yeah, they was doing some stuff out there. So,
Hell yeah.
I think about, man, some of the most famous pictures of Red Auerbach was on the bench smoking cigars in the arena. All his players is smelling and inhaling that, bro. Yeah, they was out there doing work. So, anyway. Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I want to say, man. J. Cole did this thing on those 2 singles. I loved it. Love Beyonce, Black is King. We should support
It's all right.
WAP.
WAP.
Yeah, we gotta support WAP.
WAP.
Yeah. And everybody ain't got WAP. That's the one thing I want to say. Everybody, stop it. Just stop it.
WAP.
Some of y'all got that wet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. All right, y'all ready to wrap this thing on up like old taco? Jay, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and Twitter at jyoung713. I do have a new single, some new music out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So go check that out. Don't Shoot.
Don't.
2020, Black Lives Matter, that whole deal. Shot a video.
Is the video out?
Big surprise coming. That's all I'm going to say.
Is the video out?
It's coming.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be, yeah. Big surprise coming. Huge, colossal.
I'm not a part of that surprise.
It's colossal though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's colossal.
Also looking to do a feature with you guys and up and coming battle rapper named Swamp. South Carolina. I'm saying I think he's really dope. Y'all can check him out on Matt Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. I think the dude's really dope, man. He got a lot of potential.
Yeah. You got to send me a link so I can check him out so I don't forget.
Yeah, he's dope. He's definitely dope.
Yeah. And I've been checking out all of the battles on Caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Ultimate Madness tournament. Now they have the Ultimate Madness 2 tournament. I think Danny's going to win it all.
Can't argue
And
with that.
Summer Madness is coming up. Oh, also Rookies versus Vet. J Dog Walk, Shotgun Suge, and Kid Chaos has JC coming up. So I'm going to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah.
I got my money on Kid Chaos. And I think Squeako has... Who does Squeako have? I think Head Ice. No, Swave Silver. So we're going to see how that turn out.
Cool.
For all my battle rap aficionados out there.
Well,
Ill Ran. Holla at the people.
you can find me on the Facebook as Ill Ran. You can find me on the IG also as Ill Ran. And sometimes, maybe if you're lucky, you can find me on the Twitter.
Why?
Because I be twittering.
Twitter paid it.
At ill_ran_is_back. And DJ to DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
BCG, Black House Gang in the house.
Bye.